couple days ago I took some pilots to the airport. There's an airport, international airport, but near to the airport there's some area of hangares, and there's some private airlines.
Yeah.
I took a couple pilots there. Since I'm working here, the clients of the hotel, I transport, most are technicians and pilots. There's a school across the airport, call it CAI, Air Capacitation. It's a school where pilots from other parts in the country, they comes to have a capacitation in different equipments. And they coming from South America too. And there's a pilot that's come from South America too. I took pilots from works in Campeche, and different technicians. When I was studying English, once I went to a aircraft exhibition. There was a exhibition of different kind of airplanes. The pilots used to do certain maneuvers in the air.
Yes. Some flight show.
During this year, there is going to be one of these shows in, I think, in Santa Lucia, in a airplane we're supposed to build. In an airport, we're supposed to build a new airport. In this administration, they have some plans to build a new airport.
Yes.
And in this year, in the beginning of the year, there's supposed to be an aircraft show there. That period of time in Arizona, when I was studying, I also went once to a match, a game of the PGA, a golf match.
Yeah.
Did you play any sport?
No. I did. I was when I was 5. I couldn't swim, and I go to some swimming lessons, and I stayed there until I was, I don't know, 20 or so. So I was in a swimming team. Yeah, I can say I was really good.
Swimming.
Yeah, swimming.
Okay, and also you said you used to practice judo.
Yes,
Judo.
at the same time when with a little bit later, I think with 10 or so, I made judo for about 2 years or so. And yeah, with the age of 30, I started to play American football.
You played American football?
Yes.
Okay, so you have practiced some sports?
Yeah, I did some. But,
Swimming, judo,
yeah.
American football.
Now I'm 51 and I do nothing.
You don't practice any sport?
No,
Okay.
it's a long time.
Here in the hotel, last year we have too many activities. We have the presence of different selections, national selection, because there was a different kind of games. We have the National Olympics. We have the University National Olympics. We have a FIFA tournament of 13 years. We have the National Charreada, a national sport. We have the presence of another teams that came to play. There was an important year 2018. It was an important year for the hotel. We have good results in the end of the year.
Yeah, when I was there last year, at the end of the year, yeah, I remember sometimes it was very crowded.
Yeah, that was the last year. First year I start. I had that experience. I also took some photographs with some sports, with some players,
Yep.
some young students who's participate in the Olympics. I took a photograph with a medal group from Nuevo León, a group of karate. I took a photograph with a medalist of handball, and I took a photograph with a judo selection from Sonora.
Yes.
I took some photographs. The only activity I do till now about the sports, I'm jogging on Sundays. Jogging or walk
Yeah.
a little bit on Sundays.
Yeah, something like this I should do too. I have a bicycle at home, special for me, extra height and very strong. But yeah, I use it only a few times a year. I like to ride bicycle and swim, but I don't know. I don't practice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the job. When I come back from an installation like here, I'm really tired and I need some break then and rest a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. Too much time out of your country. Last year, after a few weeks, I started to work in the hotel. I had an interview. The manager we used to have in front, she makes an interview for everyone in the hotel. Have you been interviewed in public?
In public, no.
For a channel or for some?
Yes, in Chile.
In Chile?
Yeah.
They made you an interview?
Yeah, I think I told you I know a heavy metal band there. They are very famous in their country, and
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. They also visit Europe, and then we had a very good contact with this band. And so one day they, when they were back in Chile, they wrote an email. They planning to make a big concert in Santiago with special show and recording a DVD, and yeah, it would be nice if some people from Germany would come to this concert.
Oh, okay.
And but they didn't expect that somebody will come, because it's very far, and the flight costs a lot of money, and only to see a concert. But at the end we were 6 people that went down to Santiago.
Okay.
And yeah, so we had the band, the singer Ellie. She gave some interviews on on radio and before the concert. And,
the interview was as an organizer.
No. And she always tell, yeah, and some guys from Germany coming only for this concert. And,
Okay.
that was a really big thing for the band and also for the fans and so on.
I used to have an interview like that.
And yeah, and then we had backstage passes and we could go into the concert hall before doing the rehearsal and yeah, and then an hour before the concert, the father of the lead guitarist and band founder, accompanist, he came to us and says, okay, come with me. Then we went out in a other room. Yeah, and there was some press and TV station and
Okay.
and yeah, they asked how it come and how it is to be in Chile and why we are especially this band and yeah, something like this.
Okay. I used to have an interview like that. Once I was walking in Toluca downtown. I was crossing an area called Los Portales, near from the Portales, and there was a TV channel, I think a national TV channel with some contacts in Germany or origins, and they was making a interview about National Day, where about when the Constitution was made.
Mm-hmm.
They was asking if you know the date when the Constitution was made,
Yeah.
and who was the president. Other questions.
Yeah.
It was a short interview.
There it was also a short interview.
And
And in Germany it happened to me too that somebody asked me on the street to give a short interview or they want to ask something, and but when I see which TV channel it is, I say no because it's shit.
Oh, okay.
TV channel.
Okay. And that's about TV. But I used to write. I have writing too much time. Once I participate in the 18th contest of writing organized by the electoral organism here in the state. The Institute who organizes elections. I participate in a contest about writing. Once I made an obra called Izquierda Política Nacionalista. Politics, left, nationalist. I wrote a book. Then I wrote 2 articles for a magazines. One about neoliberalism, and one about the change of leadership in a political party, the change of the authorities. I wrote an article This magazine is from here from this state, from the Estado de Mexico.
So, one more time. Tomorrow.
So when you leave on Sunday?
Sunday morning at
Sunday?
8, a taxi picked me up.
Okay.
A taxi from Shunk Company.
Okay.